this computer. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. I welcome you to the Champions Connection. Today's training, today is the 19th of December, 2022. It's a few days to Christmas. Christmas is on the 25th, which is Sunday. Today is Monday, so whenever it is you're watching this video, this is when the video was recorded. So, but however, the content is more important for you than when it was recorded, though. So I welcome you once again to today's Champions Connection. This training is a follow-up of our physical training that we had in Lagos, in Ibadan, in Abuja, in the course of the year. So, you know, if you remember, I said that I'm going to hold you by the hand until you actually succeed in your real estate marketing strides. You know, I didn't come to Ibadan or to Abuja just to show you the good side of real estate marketing and leave you to figure it out. You know, right here, this is me keeping my word. This is me ensuring that you are walked through the process of actually succeeding in the business of real estate marketing. In the training, the physical training we had, you would recall that I showed you videos of people who are winning cars, iPhones, international trips, just by selling real estate products. The things that they do to win all of these incentives are the things that I'm showing you in the Champions Connection. So it's called Champions Connection because Peak Global Network is established to raise a new league of champions, a new generation of champions by way of marketing and selling real estate products. Now, the real estate products you will be selling are that of Gracias Global Limited and Forte. We have enough estates, enough products in our portfolio to get you started in your real estate journey. And not just to get you started, but to ensure that you actually succeed in doing this. You know, and I've said that the physical training, that in the category of products that you can sell to make money, the one you should focus on is the high ticket product. You know, we have low ticket, we have mid ticket, we have high ticket products. So high ticket products are not easy to come by. A lot of high ticket products out there are not even looking at recruiting or building a team of people to promote and sell their products, you know, because the high ticket products are usually luxury end products. And they like to sell directly to their clients and make money. So before they can partner with you to sell their products, you need to have gained some certain level of traction for yourself. So that way they know for a fact that you're coming to join them to also sell their products. So that is the edge that real estate marketing and sales has, because there is no barrier to entry into real estate marketing. And real estate marketing is a high ticket product. It's the type of product you can sell and you make 500,000, 1 million naira in commissions. And that's the type of money you need to liberate yourself financially. That's the type of income you need to maintain your status in the family as a breadwinner of the family. That's the type of money you need in order for you to be able to afford the good things of life that you so much desire. Right now, the model, the real estate marketing commission and reward model that we operate even incentivizes you after you earn the commission that you are naturally entitled to. So if your dream is to own a car, all you have to do is just sell real estate products. You necessarily do not have to sell, make money and save up to buy a car, because you will definitely get a car as an incentive by the time you qualify for it. If your dream is to get an iPhone 14 for yourself for Christmas or for New Year, these are targets you can set. And all you have to do is just to sell. You know, when you sell product estates, get people to subscribe, you qualify for all these incentives. And as I speak with you now, I have people in PGN who are on the verge of winning some of our incentives. I know about 2 people already that might be getting some incentives from us in January, just by doing everything that we're sharing here. And what are the things I'm sharing here? I'm teaching you how to create a platform for your business. I'm teaching you how to optimize this platform. I'm teaching you how to run traffic to your platform and generate sales. I've also mentioned to you that some of the strategies you can use to make sales directly also include leveraging your own network, you know, because PGN, we are focused on making you a resource person, making you resourceful, making you a person of value to yourself and to the people around you. So if you already have people around you that are doing so well, and you know for a fact that these people can afford to buy or invest in real estate, then now is your chance to even become closer to those people, because successful people only mingle with successful people or people that they know has the potential to succeed. So right now, if you know anyone who is a millionaire, a billionaire, what the person is looking for is actually a way to invest whatever money they have. And they would only be talking to people who can give them solutions, who can offer ideas that can help them invest that money and make it back. And that's where you come in. So that is why we are giving you all of this information and setting you up to succeed. Another way you can make money in real estate marketing through us is by networking. So let's say you don't have the network of successful people, high net worth individuals. Maybe you are from a background where you don't have access to the well-to-do. It's still not a problem. You definitely have friends, you know people, or you can get to meet people who have access to these high net worth individuals, who have access to the millionaires and the billionaires who are looking to invest in real estate. So your own responsibility now is just to recruit these people. When I say recruit, I'm literally saying that you invite them to come and join the real estate marketing business through you. And right now, whoever you invite can attend this training right now every week until we resume our physical trainings again early next year. They can come here, and they can even go to our YouTube channel to see some of the videos we've created, and they can follow those steps in order for them to start selling. And you might be lucky you find someone who has the listening ears of investors who are probably the person's friend or relatives, and the person talks to them today, they buy tomorrow, the person gets a commission, you also get a cut from the commission. That's an easy way to also build wealth and make money for yourself. So networking and selling are the 2 ways that I have taught you how to make money in real estate marketing. And I have also shown you proof of people who are doing this, people who are making result with it. people's lives have changed as a result of implementing everything that I am showing you. So once again, I welcome you to today's Champions Connection. And so just to recap, last week, we talked about content marketing. I showed you what content marketing is, and I showed you the 5 pillars of content marketing. So when I talk about the pillars of content marketing, of course, it is what it is. The pillar, that's everything, the 5 basic principles that content marketing is built around, was what I shared with you last week. So today I will be taking a deep dive into content marketing. I will be showing you exactly how to now narrow it down to a single content. What are the things that you need to do? I'll be showing you 6 steps or 6 strategies of content marketing. You know, the 6 ways you can actually focus and make a content. So the boxes you need to always check if you have to make content. And content is everything that you need to demonstrate your competency and to prove yourself as an authority in the real estate marketing niche, rather. Content is all you need. So right now, everything about you should be about content. Everything about you should be about content. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that you need to stop being a consumer of content on social media, but become a content creator yourself. You need to become a creator yourself. You need to be the one putting out the content for people to consume. That is your job as a PGN member. You know, you need to have enough content on your platform that is related to real estate marketing, so that when your prospect or whoever it is you're talking to comes to your page, they find something related to what you claim to do. That is the whole idea behind me teaching you content marketing and how to do it. So you guys need to understand something, that when you join a virtual meeting and you have other participants, you're supposed to mute your mic from your hand. You know, you are supposed to mute your mic from your hand unless you're asked to unmute. Maybe you want to contribute, or you're asked a question and you want to say something. You're supposed to mute your mic from here. When you don't mute your mic, the noise from your background, you know, disturbs the entire training, and you don't want to be the person that is disrupting the valuable time of other people. You know, people have sacrificed a lot to be here right now. So you don't want to be the one disrupting all of that. Imagine if you were in their shoes. So I'd like you to ensure that your mic is muted. I've been muting it from here. And when I go into the training, I might not have the chance to do that again. Adela, no, I don't know. Adela, please mute your mic. It's very, very important, okay? Thank you very much. So let me go into today's training proper. Again, content marketing is what we're talking about. So content marketing is basically what you see on the screen now. You can see the image. All the pictures here represents content, the distribution channels, the process of creating the content, and the after effect or the expectation of your content, which is to make money. So if you look at the arrow here on this coin, it's just a sign of what you expect to earn or to make as a result of all your efforts and content. So that is what this image is about. So last week, once again, I'd like to go over the definition of content marketing again. It says it's the type of marketing that involves the creation and sharing of online material, such as videos, blogs, and social media posts, that does not explicitly promote a brand, but is intended to stimulate interests in its products and services. So when we talk about content, there are contents that are actually sales content, and there are contents that are promotional content. So the type of content we're referring to, that this definition is referring to, is the content that is educational content. Educational content in the sense that you're not necessarily trying to sell something, because you don't want to have only content about selling on your platforms. You want to also have content that will educate people about the opportunities in your industry, the real estate industry. So you want to convert, if you want to jump on trend, for instance, you want to jump on trends just to educate or inform your clients and tell them reasons why, and you then optimize that trend, to promote a point or a value or information in your industry. So the other definition says content marketing is a form of marketing focused on creating, publishing, and distributing content for a targeted audience online. So content marketing simply is online based. It's online based because we are in a generation of the internet, we're in the social media generation. And right now, the only platform you have to reach people that you don't know, but you're looking for them to buy what you sell, is the internet, the online platform. That's the only platform we all have. Most of us met or became friends, or you probably joined PGN as a result of online advert or online information. Right now, you're watching or you're participating in this training online because it is what it is. It's what's obtainable as of today, as a way of receiving and sharing information. So it is very, very important for you to create, to publish, and distribute content for targeted audience online. So targeted audience online are people who are looking to invest in real estate marketing. So now, today I'll be sharing, like I said earlier, with you 6 content marketing strategies. So number 1 strategy I want to share with you now is for you to define your goals. Now, last week I talked about the pillars of content marketing. That's what content marketing is based on. But today I'm narrowing it down into a piece of content. So let's say, for instance, you're trying to promote Coral City as a product, a real estate product. So the things you need to consider before making your video on Coral City or coming up with a post, an infographic post, or a flyer or anything about Coral City is for you to define your goals. What do you intend to achieve with that piece of content? It is important to define and communicate your goals. So you need to define your goals before you make any piece of content that you want to put on your social media platform, be it your Instagram, your Facebook, your LinkedIn platform, your YouTube platform. Those are some of the platforms I've taught you how to establish. I don't think I've talked to you about LinkedIn yet. So you can also build your content strategy with specific goals in mind. For example, increasing your number of Facebook likes or growing your database of email addresses. So we'll be talking about email address collection next year when we talk about lead generation, marketing funnel, some of these other things. We'll be talking about all of that next year. So if, for instance, you want people to like you, or to like you want to get not more likes on your Facebook page. I've taught you how to create a Facebook page. The content you will be creating will actually need to have this as the call to action, or the intention or the action you want people to take when they engage with that content. Another way to go about this, of course, after creating your content, is you can actually promote that content just to get Facebook likes, using the engagement objective when running a campaign on Facebook. So it is very, very important for you to know, are you creating this video? Are you writing up this post to get Facebook likes? Or you're coming up with a post to generate leads, collect data of people who are interested in real estate marketing? So by setting your goals right from the start, you can then focus on building your content in a way that will increase the chances of meeting those benchmarks. So if your goal is to get people to like, I'm sure you've seen content on Instagram, you've seen content on TikTok. For some of you who are on TikTok, that is focused solely on getting you to like their page or to follow them. They tell you follow. Some of them just use emojis or text to on the video or on the post, and tell you that you need to follow for more or to subscribe for more. That's the goal of that content. That's what we're talking about here. So you need to define that goal before you make the content, so that everything that you're putting into making that content would actually encourage the person, the viewer, to follow or like you. So while it may be tempting to analyze the different influence of content to sales and make this one of your key performing indicators, in reality, your content effort probably will not function this way. Instead, decide on goals that will align with your other marketing strategies, such as improving your social media presence or harvesting email addresses for future. So what this is saying is that you don't want to make every content about sales. You don't want to make a video now and you're only focusing on sales. You want to sometimes make videos to gain following or to get engagement from your audience. That's what this is talking about. So the goal of all your content must not be about sales. All your content must not have sales as the objective that you want to achieve, because not all of those content can convert to sales. But you need to have content on your pages that people can come and engage with in case they visit your platform just to check you out or to see what you have on offer. Number 2 says record your performance metrics. Now, if you're on Instagram, you would see something like view insights. That's for Instagram. Instagram tells you to view insights. So when you click that view insights, it shows you the number of impressions your video got or your content got, the number of engagement it got as well. If it's a YouTube content, YouTube videos, they show you the countries where people watch your content, the demography of people who watch your content. Are they male? Are they female? How old are they? And all of these things. YouTube shows you all of that. So what this is telling you now is that once you've decided on your goals, you need to work out how you will track and measure your performance against those metrics. So if you have a content you're making for people to like, you need to now be sure of how to know the people that are liking your content so that you can continue to make more content for them to like. So whatever it is that is your objective for that content, you need to have it written somewhere. I want people to like this content. This content is curiosity content. You can call it curiosity video 1. The objective of the video is to get engagement. What type of engagement are you looking for? More followers for your Instagram handle. You understand? Those are some of the metrics that you need to keep up, to keep in record of, so that after posting the content and taking every other steps, you can measure the performance of the content against this goal to know whether the content was successful or not. Number 3 here says gather your data. Hold on, I need to get water. So gather your data. Most successful content does one of 2 things. Number 1, your content will either introduce a brand new concept, it will introduce an idea or new stories to your audience, existing or new. Or your content repurposes an existing idea into a new format. So Coral City Estates is not new to some real estate people, real estate investors. Some of them may have seen Coral City adverts or content already made by some other realtors. So your goal, for instance, let's say your goal is to make people like your page, and you want to use that Coral City video as the tool to get people to like your page and follow your page or something. The way you will have to create that video content will be different from the way other people whose goal is to sell will create theirs. So that is what repurposing means. It means that you're using the same content for another objective or another type of goal. So that's one of the things, two things that your content does. So whichever way you do it, you will need to begin gathering data that will provide value to your target audience. This data should offer a unique perspective of your industry and could be gathered through interviewing customers, discovering the success rate of a particular initiative, finding out satisfaction rates, anything that will offer a valuable insight into the real estate sector. So what this means is that using the same Coral City video example, right now we have Coral Cities in Ekpe, Lagos. Now, you can go on, if you want to use the interviewing customers example, and let's say you are based in Lagos, you have access to go to the site. You can ask people around that, why would you buy a land in Ekpe? For instance, it is a way of you gathering data. So let's say I'm your customer and you ask me that kind of question. My answer will be very simple. It will just be that, number one, the Lagos State government has recently gotten approval to construct an international airport around in that axis. So investing in Ekpe certainly means that I'm investing in the future, because by the time the airport is fully functional, constructed and functional, the value of properties within that axis is going to appreciate. So investing in Ekpe today means that in the next 5 years, next 10 years, my investment, the return of my investment would have maybe doubled or increased by maybe 500 or 200% or something like that. So these are some of the information that you need as data that would determine the type of content you want to create. So if you want to now create a Coral City content based in Ekpe, you don't want to follow the trend of what everybody is doing. You might pick your own content angle from another perspective, which is from the view of a customer you interviewed, for instance. Do you understand? So that's what this is saying. So this may be data you gathered from scratch or existing information, but this process will dictate the success of your entire campaign. You need to be very, very meticulous about these steps. This third step is very, very important. You need to gather data. So there are a lot of information out there. Google should be your friend right now. If you want to promote a property in Kurudu commercial, for instance, you can go online and research about Kurudu. What's the history? What's the culture of the people over there? What are the attractions around there? You can go to Kurudu yourself and talk to the natives, speak to them, ask them questions. Why should people come and buy a land in your community? You know, so those are some of the things that should form your content ideas, your content, and then drive people to your desired engagement. So this is a way of standing out from the crowd. It is a way of actually mastering what other people are doing, but doing it in a unique way. You know, if you master what other people are doing, you do not have to copy them, unless you just want to master maybe the lines they use so you can know the terminologies to you. But if you are to make your own content, you should not copy what they are doing. You should instead make your own in a unique way. You know, it's possible that the content you make and the adverts or traffic you run to your content would attract the same type of people other people are also targeting. So you want to stand out. You want to present yourself as an authority, as a unique person. And then that way you will attract the kind of clients that can actually subscribe to the estate, just through your own content. So that's this gathering your data. It's very, very powerful. It's an important step in the process of actually creating a single content for your platform. Now, number 4, content marketing strategy here says decide on your content types. Decide on your content types. You should please keep your hand until after the training. Samuel Olatide Favor, please keep it till end of the training. We have a question segment of the training. So after the training, you have the chance to ask a question or to point out anything you want to point out. But if it's very, very important, you can type it in the chat for now, okay? Thank you. All right, so decide on your content types. Once you have your data, you're free to create your content in any way you like. You are not restricted to one piece of content either, as you can create a wide range of content depending on what you're looking to do with it. So do not box yourself in to just making one or a single content whenever you have the opportunity to. From a single data, you can create multiple content that you can use over and over without having to maybe go back to the site or follow the entire process again. So that is what this is talking about. So, and then also, because on your list or your followers, there are different type of people, you never can tell which type of content will really attract them. So that is why you need to decide on the content types you want to make. Sometimes some people, they engage more with content that have comedy elements in it. So if you want to bring in a comedian to help you make a joke out of the information you want to put out there, just to attract the people who like comedy as a way of engaging with content like yours online, you can do that. And if you want to, anyway, there's several ways you can make content on your platforms on social media. For example, you can compile the data into another way here that I've listed is you can compile the data into infographics that you post. Who's this person? Your mic. There are people here. Mute your mic. You're not the only person here, sir. Okay. So, for example, you can compile the data into an infographic that you post on your social media platforms. And then make a video to go with it that discusses the infographic in further detail. So what this is saying is that the content you want to create may not necessarily be only video. You can also make infographics video. Infographics are like images, okay? You can make an image of like a flyer post, right? You see flyer post with content on it. So you can do that for the type of content you want to create. And then you can also go on to make a video explaining the infographics of infographic that you posted as well on your platform. So yeah, deciding your content type. So don't box yourself into a particular type of content. You're free to decide as many type of content as you wish to make for yourself. Okay, so the next one now says, oh, where's my number 5? Woohoo! Where's my number 5? Okay, so I think I missed out my number 5 from writing or preparation of my content. So I'm just going to go straight to the number 6. I think I missed the slide for number 5, but it's not a big deal. 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 So number 5 is simply for you to make your content. After you decide on the content type, okay, so let me just quickly do a run through. You define your goals, record your performance metrics, gather your data, decide on content type. Number 5 is simply for you to make the content. You make your content, making sure that it is free from any errors, and then you go on to post your content on your platform. So after posting your content on your platform, number 5, number 6 is the distribution of your content. So distribution of your content is you looking at more channels to promote your content yourself and not restricting your content to the organic engagement that your content is meant to get on the platform. One of the biggest problems encountered with content marketing is that once content pieces are produced, they can exist in glorious isolations on the website on which they are hosted, or maybe not necessarily website now. It could be a platform like Instagram, Facebook, that it is hosted. Distribution is everything. So you need to make sure that you forge a clear path for those you want to engage with your content. Distribution is very, 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 very important. To do this, look at your existing routes to markets and analyze the weaker areas. Can you utilize social media, the press, or your existing visitors? Can you leverage industry authorities to share your content through their own networks? Could you approach the authors of your data and encourage them to promote it? Now, these are options for you to distribute your content. One of the options to distribute your content, of course, is a social media platform, is the press, if you have money for that. Next year, when we start talking about traffic, I'll be sharing with you a lot of options to drive traffic to your platforms. The press is a big one. Or you want to use your existing visitors. There's even a part where you can, for instance, let's say you already have enough engagement on your platforms. When you post content out there, people usually comment and ask you questions, on what they want to watch or engage with on your platform. When you get to that level, the people, if for instance, you are making content answering questions and you are making a content to answer a particular question, you can actually reply the comment where the question was posted, telling the person that the commenter that this is the answer to your question, watch and please share on other platforms. So that's a way of distributing your content as well. So the person would watch, like that the answer you gave, and the person will go on to share the answer on his or her platform. The person can share on his or her Facebook page or Instagram, and you never can tell. The person could also be an influencer that would put your platform out there, and a lot of people will get to see your platform. You can leverage industry authorities. This is talking about influencer marketing. Influencer marketing, you see it, all the influencers you follow right now, and sometimes you see them advertising products. You see comedians now, all the comedy they make, sometimes you see at the end of the comedy, they're talking about something, or they build the content around promotion of that product. Maybe it could be loan apps they're promoting. It could be a sport betting company they're promoting. So you see all of these things, they happen as well, right? So the work is not over once you hit publish. So when you're making content and you have to follow all of these steps, the moment you publish your content, it's not the end of the work. It's not the end of the whole process. You need to make sure that you spend the same amount of time and effort that you did in creating the content when you go about marketing the content. For example, think about who you want to watch your content and consider where these audience members are likely to be. So if you want to make a content promoting Coral City, for instance, And you know that the audience of the people who might be interested in Coral City might be on Twitter. Maybe there are some of the people following Peter Obi, for instance. So what you want to do is you want to go on Peter Obi's page. I'll teach you how to do some of these things from next year. I'll teach you how to promote content using Quora, teach you how to promote content on other people's platforms. I'll teach you some of these things from next week. So it is very, very important for you to have a good method for distributing your content. Distribution is very, very important for your content, so that your content gets all the traction and engagement that it needs in order for your content to succeed and give you the expected results. So ladies and gentlemen, I've come to the end of today's training. At this point, I'll be taking questions. Someone raised his or her hand earlier. Who is the person that raised his or her hand? If you raised your hand earlier, who is the person? The person has left. Okay, the person left, right? So you raised your hand earlier. You can ask questions now. You can ask questions now. So the Christmas is on Sunday. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance to you and your loved ones. 2022 has been a good year, and I pray that the coming year will be a better year for us. So next week, Monday, we'll not be having a training. We'll resume our trainings on the 9th of January 2023 is when we are going to resume our training. And when we resume, before we resume, or rather because of the break that we'll be having is why I have made our last two trainings for the year 2022 about content. So while you're on break, what you're supposed to be doing on your platforms is to be making content and posting content on your platforms while you're on break. Even when you go, you want to kill your Christmas chicken, you can make a content about it and relate that, connect that content to real estate marketing and put it out there. When you go out with your family and loved ones, you can make content about it and connect it to real estate marketing and put it on your platform. So everything about you right now should be content marketing. You should be putting out content constantly. You remember Confidence told you at the training that consistency is key. So you have to be consistent with all your actions that you are taking to make sales in real estate marketing. So you have to be consistent with this. Content marketing is not something you want to start and stop. You have to make it a part of you. It has to become you. So you need to be posting content on your platforms. You need to be posting content on your platforms. Do you understand? So that is what content marketing is all about. So next year, we'll kick off the year with a lot of valuable information and trainings that will help you succeed in your real estate marketing journey. So I do hope that you found value in today's training. If yes, give yourself a round of applause. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. I look forward to seeing you in 2023, and I say congratulations to the PGN members who are on the verge of winning some incentives from us already. And to those of you who are still putting in the work, I want you to know that you are definitely going to reap the reward of everything that you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing now, it's not going to be in vain. It certainly is going to lead to the financial success that you so much desire. So keep putting in the work, keep grinding, and the sky is definitely going to be your limit very soon. Everybody that has done well so far have been through this phase of the business, and it's only normal. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your time. And once again, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Do enjoy. Do have a good time with your family. Do have a good time with your loved ones. Take care and Bye for now.